Okay, now we are live on YouTube, guys. Mhm. So, um, I share with you the questions, and then I will split you in small rooms so we can start our conversation. Okay, so guys, I will bring you back 10 minutes before the end. And so be respectful, please. And if you have any problem, we can click on the button, ask for help. So see you in 40 minutes. Okay, so Anderson, Jefferson, Maísa, Michelle, and Barley, you will be here with me, okay? So guys, please, let's start a conversation. Introduce yourself.
Yes, already.
Maísa, please, can you start?
Oh, yes, yes. My internet's not so good, but I I try, okay?
Yeah, I'm with the same problem here.
Okay, let me see the first question. Do you think companies are aware of the power of pink money and are trying to
Introduce
take advantage
yourself, please.
of it? I don't have, to be honest, I don't have opinion. I don't make sure about of my opinion about this. I don't know if we need this difference money about the LGBT and other people. For me, we are in the same people, go in the same place. We need the same money. Is don't have we don't need this opportunity to difference the people. We need child to live together and don't have racism or stuff like that. I don't know if I agree of this idea. It's complicated. Complicated.
Okay. Can you introduce yourself, please?
For me?
Yes.
Okay, so guys, sorry. I am Maísa. I'm sorry, Leo.
No
I
problem, girl.
I understood you. We answered the question. So guys, I'm Maísa. I'm 41. I'm living in São Paulo, and I'm here in improve my speech.
Okay. And you, Jefferson, please introduce yourself and answer the first question as well.
Okay. Good evening for everybody. My name is Jefferson. I'm living in Goiânia, Goiás, the center of Brazil. I'm economist. I'm a professor for Catholic University of Goiás. I'm 63 years old, and I'm in TNT for 12 days. 12 days. And about may I answer the question? Yeah.
Yes, you can
Or just
answer the
introduce
first
now?
questions.
Okay.
Yeah, and do you think companies are aware of the power of pink money and are trying to take advantage of it?
I think companies are not aware of power of pink money. By the way, they are all trying to take advantage. Like Magazine Luiza, make a very hard business model to monetize, to make money about, you can see about the marketing, about the advertising, with people talking about this kind of community, like cisgender, lesbian, gay, etc. I think is not aware. By the contrary, they are trying to, the companies try to gain more people to buy the things. So I think I think they have no problem about it. Companies need to earn money, maybe from this community or the other community.
Great point. Yeah, I think this is the main point. I think there is some societal responsibility. It seems like, oh, I need your money, but I don't want to give you back some basic necessities. So, and I'm selling you something to LGBTQI plus person, but I don't hire these people. So I think this is the biggest problem when we are talking about pink money. Wally, can you introduce yourself, please? And
Hey guys, good evening. My name is Warley.
answer the first question.
Okay, I'm 22 years old and I'm living in Lagoas. I'm an artist. Nice to meet you all. So I will answer now. Okay. Yes, I've been noticed that there's some people, for example, celebrities, pretending to love LGBT, etc. people to get this audience closer themselves, to take some advantage maybe of the audience. And because it's a loyal audience when they like something, and maybe it's a good increase to fame to these people who pretend to like these specific people. That's it.
Great. Anderson, and you, please introduce yourself and answer the first question.
Hello guys, my name is Anderson. I am 35 years old. I live in Minas Gerais and I am mechanical engineer and I work at the quality department. This is the first time that I heard this term. It's a new term for me. I will study more about this class. It's an interesting subject. And I think that company aware the power and sometimes try to take advantage of this. But I don't know nothing specific in this moment.
Okay, no problem, guy. We are here and to still learning. It's not just about English, so no problem. Yeah, Genilson, Genilson, sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
So my name is Jenison. I'm 14 years old. This is my second time here on TNT. And let me see the question. Yes, I think some of the companies knows this and like, for example, Jefferson said and Magazine Luiza said a lot of things about that, but like in my opinion, I think the pink money is like a big problem for everyone because like it is a big problem because them like all LGBTQA plus aren't giving us the same like the same I don't know how to say that like we are giving them in big yeah I don't know how to say that.
You
Mm,
can answer. You can ask, no problem.
mm, like I forgot in Portuguese. Nice. Um,
It's always happening.
why? Like we are even like forgetting then they have a big power. They are getting stronger. They are getting in big. Nah, okay. I'm forgetting everything.
Be calm, no problem.
Okay, I'll try again. Sorry, guys. They are getting bigger every time, and they aren't giving the same respect for us. So who respect them, they aren't giving it back. So a lot of companies are like the companies who was respecting them, who was like going on the way of the same way of them, like go ahead LGBT and those things are stopping that because it is very very bad for this way like some of them put it fire on some churches. They did a lot of things. They killed people. So, and I think the pink money is is like a bad idea. So, yeah, in my opinion, I think it don't 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 have to be like so strong.
Okay. Michelle, please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Michelle. I'm 40 years old. I'm a micro entrepreneur, announcer, and crocheter. And I'm here to share thoughts about the question. I think the companies understand the power of the pink money, but they only they are trying to represent, to contract people to represent. They are not offering for society the diversity that we need, because the companies need to contract more people to work, to have into the company more diversity, not only on a advancement. And they are using the money only for them, not for society. That's my opinion now.
Okay. Osvaldo, please introduce yourself. And do you have the questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Great. So please introduce
Good
yourself.
evening. Hi, everyone. My name is Osvaldo. I'm 41 years old. Oh, by the way, I'm 42 years old, to be honest. And this is the second time here. I'm entrepreneur. I run my own business. I'm married and I have a 2 years old son. This is a blessing of my life. And my wife is pregnant for the second time. It's a blessing too. And to be honest, this is the first time I heard about the pink money. I never heard about it. But listen what my friends, my coworkers, or my classmates are saying about it. In my opinion, it's a new rule in the economy, and many companies are looking for new pieces or new slices of the economy to get more money, to earn more money. But I don't believe that companies are looking this for real. Just more money in their pockets, and they are not represent people or someone to uh, how can I say that, share this pink money. I believe this pink money, the people who use it are looking for a room in the space, in the economy, in media, in social positions, and something like that. But it's a good thing. I think so. I believe uh, they will be their space in the economy, and it make represent a, not a big part of that, but expressive space. That's my opinion.
I understand you. Okay, guys. So next question is it possible to avoid companies that don't care about LGBT community and are only interested in the money? What do you think, Jefferson?
So you can divide the companies. One company that's, or companies that care about LGBT community and companies that don't about it. It's a tough question because I think the LGBT community will buy something from the company or the companies that they like. I like this company because I like this product. I like this service. So maybe, but it's possible to avoid. Yes, it's possible. If the LGBT company don't like about some company, will be marginalization, discrimination, isolation about some products and about some services.
I understand your points. Yeah. Maisa, into what do you think?
So, truth be told, okay, guys, business is business. Environment business is so hard sometimes, and all the entrepreneur needs profit. It's the truth, but I don't know. The company avoid the big money. I don't have make sure about this subject. Uh, what I make sure is business need profit, and this is all for the environment business. And it don't matter if the money is pink money or normal money. I don't know. How can I say this? Normal money or our money, So I don't have me make sure about my opinion, but I don't know. Me business is business. This all the environment business needs profit. This is true for me.
Okay. So I will ask one more question. It's all about money, and that's really, this is really the reality. This is the reality. But do you think the companies should have some social responsible? for example, talk about LGBT question, talk about racism, talk about women in companies. So talk about equality in their salaries. So I think this is the point.
Yes. I don't know. Some colleagues here talked about this point. Some big companies think about it. More diversity, more I don't know, different peoples in your appliance, okay? But I don't know. This is big environment business. I saw some big companies to think about it, but that's it. I don't know. This is so large in environment business. Okay, so
I got
you
your
are
point.
correct. You are correct in to think about it.
Yeah, I got your point. And maybe this is more about big companies than about small companies.
Yeah, I don't know if you understand this pink money. This is a different money or not?
Uh, this is the money from LGBT community.
Oh, this is new for me.
Like they created this money like this.
Ah, okay, I got it now.
Okay, Wale, until where do you think?
Is the second question, sorry?
Yes.
Okay, I think so, but it's not easy. We live in a capitalist system where everything involves money and more money. And first, we need to open our eyes and stop to analyze if there is really any truth to what we're seeing. It's really true what I'm seeing in that. Because there is a lot of advertisements that are clearly perceived to be taking advantage of LGBT, etc. audience, and it might be interesting study more deeply about these companies and see it's worth invest your money in them. I think that's it.
Yeah, good point. Janison, and you?
Well, yes, we need to research, see if they are supporting the LGBTQIA plus community. I don't care that much about the pink money. Like I said, uh, I don't, and I think everyone is studying to restrict themselves. But as they don't respect us, I don't care. But there are companies that really just want more money. And like I said, to avoid just researching, this is my opinion. I could be very wrong in my opinion. It could be a lot harder than I think, but that's it.
Okay. Osvaldo, please go ahead.
To be honest, the really question is, you can avoid these companies? Of course you can. But the real question is, for how long? How long can you avoid? How long you can not be a kind of relationship with these companies, or with this money, or with this part of economy? The question is, you can avoid? Of course you can. You can choice, don't make business with this kind of company, or don't be part of it. But for how long can you avoid this? And in my opinion, much more than be part of it, much more than agree or disagree, you have to respect, because the LGBT community is looking for the room in the spot in the economy. So the great point is respect. We have respect. We have to be respect for them. Yeah? And you decide if you have to be a part of it or no. It's my point. This is my opinion.
Okay. Michelle, please.
As Oswald said, we can decide, but there is a movement on internet when some companies don't do the they don't do what the culture so I'm not speaking correctly the words, the phrase. So when the company don't follow the culture, people that follow the company start to post on internet and happen kind of boycott. So some companies that only interesting with pink money, they needed to understand that there is a digital social power that can make bad things for the image of company.
Got your points. Yes, I agree with you. I think, as you said, there is a movement about company who doesn't care about social responsibilities, so they avoid hire LGBT people or Black people, and they disrespect the same group of LGBT and Black people. So I think when we are buying from this kind of company, we are kind of approving their actions. So for this reason, and I always try to avoid these companies, but as Osvaldo said, for how many for so long, I have no idea. Sometimes I buy from a company that I don't know the history, so I have no idea what kind of company I'm buying some stuff, some products. Anderson, please.
Well, I agree with you, Osvaldo. We can avoid. Nowadays, we have a powerful tool that is the internet. And in my opinion, the challenge is to know the history of the company, because we can buy a product and sometimes one site direct to another site, and at the end we don't know what company we are buying. It is possible to avoid, but we have to know the company and the history and the mission of this company. If you know, I believe that is possible to avoid, and we have to avoid, because we have to respect race, all communities in our country or around the world.
Yeah. Andrew Anderson, have you ever stopped to consume and a company's products because you disagree with its actions?
Not yet. I don't buy a lot of things by internet. I I live in a small city, and for us it's a little bit difficult to buy things by internet. We always buy in our region, and I don't have any history or experience with this kind of company yet. But if I have one experience, I will avoid this company.
Okay. And you, Warley?
Okay, as I remember, stopped of consuming online sites or something like that, but in physical store, yes. Sometimes I don't even need to buy anything. Just seeing the person way of behaving, I already avoid entering in the store. There are stores that you feel uncomfortable before you even entering there, and you feel judged by who works in there. So yes.
I understand you. And you, Geniuson?
Yeah, like I stopped playing a game because the company was supporting LGBT. Like I don't support it and I don't disrespect it, but I don't want to play a game that supports something I don't. Uh, I may be wrong to do this, but that's what I think. I don't like I don't support the LGBT community because they are not respecting anyone else. Like they are they are doing very wrong things, and I really don't like to use something that supports LGBT. Of course, I use some, and I don't know if they support it or not. But if they support it, they are not posting everywhere like in Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and in every places. Like the game that I stopped posted on Twitter, on Instagram, in all social medias. So they post a lot of photos like go ahead LGBT, we support you. And like in the start of that, I was supporting them, not like supporting, oh, LGBT. No, I just was respecting them. And but like when I saw what the LGBT community was doing, I just stopped using the things who support that, and I stopped like respecting them. I don't disrespect and I don't respect.
I understand you. I don't know if it's a good or bad news for you, but here in Aprendi, we here support LGBT community. So for this reason, we bring it this week. We are talking just about LGBT community. This whole week will be about this subject. Michelle, please. Michelle, are you here?
Yes, sorry. Which question do you want?
And the question number 3. And have you ever stopped to consume a company's products because you disagree with its actions?
Yes, I did it, but
I don't like to share each company because I think it's a little bit complicated. I do it alone because I can have some problems. I'm a Black person, so people are always looking forward to find a problem with me, and I only do what I think is correct for me, and sometimes I avoid.
I understand you. Jefferson, and you?
Yes, a lot of times. For example, I bought a car and I didn't like the assistance of the company. So no more, never, never will buy this kind of car. And course is the same way. I used to buy a lot of courses by internet, and sometimes if I don't like the course, I say no, no more. I don't like this course. I won't pay. That's very interesting because you can use you can use, but if you don't like, you don't pay. So I use a lot. And about internet, it's the same way. I have internet service that I didn't like. So no more. All of these three kinds of things that I told, it's about no good actions about me. The companies must respect me as a consumer.
Yes, this is really important. Osvaldo, do you answer this question or not?
Yes, for example, I think like that. I'm not agree with many points. For example, if the product makes good for the human beings, is developed for saving lives, for keeping the lives, I don't agree. I don't care about it. If the LGBT community is doing products to saving life, to protect life, to make the easier life for everyone, I don't care. But if these products of these acts are breaking some rules, for example, some laws, some how can I say that in English? Values like family, respect, society, church, religion steps. I have to stop it for this. I respect everyone, but when the acts hurt me, hurt my values, hurt what things I have to believe, or I believe in some things, and these acts hurt it, unfortunately, I have to stop to buy, I have to purchase to consume, but I respect your point of view. I believe every question here today is talking about respect. I don't have to agree with you, but I have to respect you. That's the point. That's my opinion.
Great. Maisa, do you answer this question or not? I don't
No,
remember.
not yet.
No, please
I
go
think
ahead.
not. Okay, so I use a lot, like Jefferson said, I consume a lot products of this part. I don't know, for me, no matter if it is LGBT community or another company, I don't know, for me, it's great. This is attain my necessity. It's okay for me. It's business, okay? A lot of entrepreneurs need profit, and if your product use and my necessity, it's okay for me. It's okay for me is good price and nothing more.
Yeah, this is really important. Okay, guys. So I think we can skip to the question. Now let's continue. Okay, the question number 5. Only 4% of transgender people have formal jobs. What can companies do to change this? Warley, can you start, please?
Okay, I think these companies can talk more about, maybe, I don't know the word now, but contratar a new
Hire.
professional. How?
Hire.
Okay, a new professional to specific professional, maybe a psychologist, I don't know, to talk about about this subject with other people around the company, because I think just when you're talking with easily, with patience, that maybe the people will listen you know. So I think it's important you're talking frequently, because maybe there's a lot of people talking one time in a year, and I think this is not enough, because there's a lot of people dying because lack of knowledge about that. So I think that's it. Knowledge, and more knowledge about this subject.
Great. Michelle, and you, please. Michelle, I can't hear you.
I think I have some
No,
problem.
I can hear right now. Go ahead, Michelle.
Yes, I think we already talked about. I'm trying to think in something that others didn't talk, because I agree with all about the importance of companies support. I don't know what I can complement. That's it.
Okay, no problem. So guys, welcome again. I share with you the links to our social medias. So please follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and join on the Telegram chat. This is really good. So guys, how is the conversation in this small room? Jose, please.
It was a really nice conversation, and our last question it was that we are discussing is about the importance of companies, big companies give support to LGBT community, and we are discussing that is important this kind of representativeness, because it's more hard for a LGBT person to getting some things in society. For example, to finish their studies, to make university, or to give us some políticas públicas, you know. So it's important to have this kind of representativeness. If you have a good athlete, straight, and we also have a very nice, very good athlete that are gay person, I'm sure that's more difficult for him to arrive in a great point comparing to the straight guy. So it's important to give this kind of support. So I want to say thank you for the conversation because it was a really nice topic. Congrats.
Great. And you, Mel, are you here? Yeah.
Yes, I am. It was amazing. I really enjoyed the conversation. So we had a great one. We talked about a lot of things, and the most interesting one was the company question. It was amazing. Engo shared such a great point on it. It was amazing.
Yeah, he's not here anymore to share with us. And for you, Emerson.
We're all, Melissa and Jose was in the same room. So the question we talk a lot is, why it's important the companies to support LGBT community, but we were really talking about why it is, like to find a base to discuss this. And I really like Jose answer because he said like the companies can be a really use for us to see like a progress in a society in aspect of representativity, and also like to see more about us in not just like on virtual things like YouTube or Instagram, like in really real life in the daily.
Great. So guys, I share with you. Oh Jesus, I share with you the wrong link. Sorry, I made a mistake here. Yeah, I don't know where is the link, so no problem. Yeah, guys, that's it. So thanks for being here, and I hope you see you next week. And we still have a lot of conversation during the week. And that's it, guys. I hope to see you again. See you, guys.